Tonight, the Sox go for the series win. It would be the second road series win of their season.
It would really help if the Blue Jays could get some other bats going in their lineup.
Eloy Jimenez replaced on the 10-day IL.
It's Leo who had a blast, and Yusei says, stand right here, and then I'm going to go back, and you throw it to me. And he threw a strike.
There you go.
Right-handed, mind you. He had a blast. He was dancing with the A's.
For the Blue Jays, it'll be the veteran Chris Bassitt making the start.
Chris Bassitt was originally signed and drafted by the Chicago White Sox and actually made his major league debut in 2014. He has really not had a good start to his season compared to last year.
Tommy Pham, the DH, to lead it off.
Hit well right field, sprinting back Biggio on the track, leaps and makes the catch before bouncing into the wall. Big high five and yell from Kevin Kiermaier. Nice play for Biggio, and right, there's one down.
Nicky Lopez moving to the number 2 spot.
And that one gets over the glove of Bassitt at short. So Nicky Lopez, a hit here with one out in his first inning. Gavin getting the start at first base today. And Gavin goes the other way for a hit. Back-to-back singles for the Sox with one out here in this first inning.
That'll bring up Paul DeJong with 2 on and 1 away.
Sharply hit, Bichette's got it. Flip to Schneider for one and on to first. The double play.
And the White Sox are held scoreless in the top of the first.
Nastrini on for his 3rd start of the year. He's recalled for tonight's game.
Schneider to shallow center field. And it'll be DeJong drifting from short to make the out.
Varsho takes a 5-pitch walk. Took the Blue Jays until the 5th inning to get a base runner yesterday.
So runner at first, one down, and here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. You saw 377 in the month of May, but an 0 for 4 last night.
Ground ball to the right side. And the only plays at first for Nicky Lopez. There's 2 outs.
One of the many areas offensively where the Blue Jays have struggled is scoring early in games. They have only scored in the first inning in 8 of their 47 games.
Pitch, swinging a ground ball hooked to third. Remolard's up with it, and he throws to Sheets, and that will do it. Nastrini strands Varsho in scoring position.
2 down.
Zach Remillard, the Swiss Army knife.
And Zach Remillard earns himself a 2-out walk. So here he is, Zach DeLoach, making his major league debut, his first at bat.
His walk rate is up noticeably from a season ago.
Yeah, 24 walks now, and this is his 10th game. That was not an issue with him last year. He was consistently in the strike zone with all of his pitches.
So the first big league at bat for Zach DeLoach. Looks like it's going to end on 1 pitch as he lifts a fly ball to left. And Bassitt pitches around that 2-out walk.
Justin Turner's bat was certainly going in April. He had an OPS around 900, but in May, a bit different story. The OPS around 200.
High ball 4. Turner will take a leadoff walk to start the bottom of the second. So now 1 out, and the catcher Alejandro Kirk is up.
There's a base hit into left field for Kirk. Turner up to second.
He's on first, Turner's on second, and Kevin Kiermaier hitting in the 8th spot.
Got another change, and he lines it into right, a base hit. Turner is going to be held as the throw comes through to the plate on a bounce, and the Blue Jays have loaded the bases. So now there are 2 outs, and they're looking for something big here from Davis Schneider. Lined into left, a base hit. Turner is home. Here comes Kirk. Kiermaier around to third on a 2-run single by Davis Schneider.
And that's what happens when you put the pressure on a young pitcher. You make him make mistakes.
It's time this series that the Blue Jays have scored the first run. Now Dalton Varsho in a spot where a single could score 2 more runs with Schneider on second and Kiermaier on third. Line down the right field line, slicing, and it's a fair ball headed into the corner. Varsho headed for third, and he slides in with a 2-run triple. 4-0 Blue Jays on a 3-bagger for Dalton Varsho.
And now you have Vlad up at bat with a runner on third base.
And a base hit into left for Guerrero, and that'll bring home another run and make it 5-0.
And the runs keep on coming. Bichette's coming up. He's the 9th Blue Jay hitter to bat in the second. Swinging a fly ball deep center field. Fletcher going back at the track, at the wall. It's gone.
It is their biggest inning of the season, and it all happened with 2 outs. A 2-run homer makes it 7-0 Blue Jays. First home run from the cleanup spot for the Toronto Blue Jays this season. And John Schneider predicted it would happen. And what do we have here, Mr. Martinez?
They
brought the jacket back.
Evans spot for the Blue Jays in the bottom of the second. And now Chris Bassitt pitching to Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham with a single. Third hit already tonight for the White Sox, and there's hit number 4. Nicky Lopez just knows what to do with the bat at the plate. He is 2 for 2 today.
And it's bounced to first. Picked up by Guerrero. A spin, and he lost the ball on the transfer. Was looking to spin and throw to second.
I think right there you have to take the out at first. You have to take the sure out. There's already 1 out in the inning. You probably are not turning 2, even if you make that throw to second base.
Well, Paul DeYoung. Sox need a big swing here to get back in this game.
Little pop-up, and back goes Kiner-Falefa. 2 down.
Still some trouble to work through, though, here for Chris Bassitt in the third. He's given up 2 hits, and 1 runner has reached on an error. But the bases are loaded for the White Sox with 2 outs. And Andrew Benintendi bounced softly right side of the mound. Charging in Schneider at second. Gloves it. Underhand flip to first in time. Nice play, Davis Schneider. And that will do it for the top of the third. Chris Bassitt deals with 2 hits and an error, but strands all 3 runners to keep the White Sox off the board. So Varsho will get second base for free. Guerrero down to first. 2 on with 1 out. And here comes the first guy to don the home run jacket this year, Bo Bichette.
Off the end of the bat, and it's going to drop in center, a base hit. Varsho's in to score. Vladdy's into third. Throw gets away. Bichette to second. Guerrero to the plate.
Blue Jays extend the lead to 9-0.
And when Bo is going right, he gets a lot of those base hits.
It's low, and he walked another. That'll bring Pedro Grifol out of the dugout, and we will get a pitching change.
Strike 3 called. Good pitch from Tanner Banks.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Banks comes in and says we need some strikeouts. After 4, 9-0 Blue Jays.
Welcome back to the 5th inning. Blue Jays up 9-0 on the White Sox. Chris Bassitt back on the rubber.
And a little pop-up off the bat of Martin Maldonado for a quick first out for Chris Bassitt here in the 5th.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Dropped the breaking ball down and away. Pham went chasing. There are 2 down. And that's Bassitt's first strikeout of the game. Rolled over to second on 2 hops, fielded by Schneider. He'll whiz it to first. Chris Bassitt has retired 8 in a row and shut out the White Sox through 5. It's 9-0 Blue Jays.
9-0 Blue Jays top 6. Chris Bassitt is in a groove right now. Ball 4 as Sheets reaches. Ground ball to third. Kiner-Falefa to second. Schneider on to first, the double play.
Popped up beyond third. IKF jogging into foul territory, reaches up and makes the catch to end the inning. 9-0 Blue Jays over White Sox. But Bassitt hasn't given up a hit since the 3rd inning, and he gets 6, 7, 8 in the White Sox order here in the 7th. Called strike 3, a fastball on the inside edge. Fletcher didn't love it, but that's Bassitt's 2nd strikeout of the day.
And he hits it back up the box. Knocked down by Schneider, but no play. An infield single for Remillard. 5th hit for the White Sox tonight.
And the 1-2 pitch to Deloach. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Foul tipped into the glove, strike 3. A trio of strikeouts for Chris Bassitt in the 7th. He's allowed no runs to the White Sox today, and the Blue Jays hold a 9-0 lead at the 7th inning stretch. Top of the 8th in Toronto, 9-0 Blue Jays over White Sox. New pitcher for Toronto, Genesis Cabrera.
Tommy Pham leads it off.
Tommy Pham gives this one a ride out to right center field. Get out, Pham. His 3rd home run of the season as the White Sox get on the board here in the 8th.
Runner 90 feet away from scoring.
With 1 away, Paul DeYoung.
Off speed, sent out to left field. Nicky tagging from 3rd. Here comes the throw home. And he will get in safely. White Sox have scored 2 now here in this 8th inning.
Nate Pearson is into the game here in the 9th. It is 9-2 Blue Jays out hitting the White Sox 10-6. 3 outs away from winning a series. Curveball in there for strike 3 called. Yes, he did. 2 down, back-to-back strikeouts for Pearson.
And Deloach draws his first big league walk.
Brings up Martin.
Ground ball to third. Clement has it, and that is your ball game. The Blue Jays with a convincing win here tonight.